How important was character in the development of this film? Because from the outside, people could say, oh, it's just the story about struggle and all these issues, social issues, but for me, the character is the primary thing that drives the story. So when you're crafting that, how did you come to that realization for yourself?
Yeah, that's a great question. For me, it's the most important thing is the study of the character, because I didn't really set out to make an issue-based film. I set out to make a character-driven film. I wanted to tell the story of individuals. I mean, obviously there's a million issues that you see, kids eating garbage, starvation in the developing world. But I wanted to humanize the people that were living these lives.
Awesome. And when you were looking at those characters, how did you craft the choices of who would be those people? Because you obviously have the family, but you have so many children, and then someone like Mita, who I found was just a great piece of that. How did you weave those different people into the story?
Well, the family and Mita, the whole family, they weren't the only subjects that I was following originally. I had several other people that I was going to tell the story that they didn't intertwine, but they all lived or worked in the dump. But I realized before I started editing, when I was doing the transcription, when Isabella here was doing the transcription, that if I wanted to tell the story of just this family, if I wanted to tell the story of this family properly, I had to only tell their story. I couldn't have all these other subjects.
Awesome. I want to look out to you guys in the audience. I don't want to hold it. Yes, right here in the front.
I don't need a microphone,
Great,
it's okay. Do you think that she was pregnant or not?
No, she definitely wasn't pregnant.
She definitely
She
wasn't.
she had tubal ligation to her
Right,
side.
right.
So no, she wasn't pregnant. But I that's something that a lot of people ask, and the pain is real. You know, the pain that she feels is real. She didn't lie to get anything. I think she just she had PTSD, and I think she just had to get it out somehow.
Right, an outlet.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Just like,
Do you need a mic?
yeah. I mean, how do you sift through all the footage you have and then find a narrative? I mean, do you have something in mind, or you just kind of look at the whole, and does it kind of avail itself to you?
All right, well, this is my editor, Alex, here, and we sat, I don't know, we had about 200 hours of footage, and it took us about a month, 5 weeks maybe, to sit through it all. Well, she made notes, and we decided what we thought could go in the film, and she cut together everything that we thought might go in the film, and that string out was about 5 hours of stuff, and then we had to whittle it down from there.
Can you tell us a little bit about Mary Ellen and her background possibly, and what her association with these kids?
Sure. Marilyn, she works in commercial real estate. She was a friend of mine, and I was trying to raise money to make this film, and so my friend showed her some footage, and then I met with her in Pennsylvania, and my plan was to ask her to fund the film, but the first thing she asked me was, how can I help these kids? And she did other charitable things with other families, and she explained to me what she did, and so she just started doing it. Yeah.
Have you been able to keep up with the family since the political unrest?
Yeah, I'm in touch with them every week, maybe even more than once a week. Juan Pablo, who is Marilyn's proxy in Nicaragua and I are in contact all the time. All the younger, not the 4 kids, but some of the grandkids of Mita are on Facebook, so they're always messaging me, and I keep up with them. Unfortunately, in this it says that the 4 kids are doing well in school. Unfortunately, Solita has dropped out of school and is living with her boyfriend.
Okay. I thought see hand, yes.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit more about how the solution that Mary Ellen came up with was crafted?
The solution? I'm
The
sorry.
solution to their problem, like moving them out into the house.
Well, she does that here. She finds at-risk families in the United States and helps them relocate to someplace better where the parents can get a job and the kids can get a better education. And she tried to do it with this family, but it's just so far away, and Blanca, is a barrier unto herself. So it just kind of got away from her, I guess.
Is that it, everybody?
I have a question.
One in the front. Okay, thank you.
Hi. Were you present during the entirety of the show?
Of the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I shot everything.
Oh,
Okay. Here, yes.
9 weeks.
How did this film come about? What was the entry point to you getting involved?
I was a photojournalist on assignment in Nicaragua, and I visited the dump, and I knew that I wanted to tell some story about it, and I didn't know what exactly, and I just started going back and filming different people.
All right, guys, if you want to speak with Michael, he's here. Please feel free to speak to him in the lobby about the film and give the filmmakers a round of applause here.